Oh.
Where is your coffee out there?
Hello, everybody.
Hi guys.
Welcome,
Say
welcome,
hello.
welcome. Morning,
Yes, you can say
evening,
hello to
not
say
morning.
hello. Yeah, hello. How are you? How
Ah.
do you do? Yes.
Welcome in, everybody, to the
Hi
stream.
guys.
Yeah, it's a TV. You're on the TV. This TV has you on it. Welcome in, everybody. We are out at Character Warehouse. I drive. No, we're at the house. Oh, you still have more names to cut.
Yeah, but I realize it's better to say one by one and put in the head.
Yeah, that'll make it more fun.
Yeah.
Did I share this into Facebook? I did. Well, let's give everyone a chance to mosey on into the live stream. We'll hang out here a little bit. Hope y'all are all having a fantastic evening. Who do we have here so far? We have Tom Arnold, Kelly, Stacy, Curtis. Hello, Curtis. Kathy, Susie, Irma, Denise. Kendra's here. Hi, Kendra. Tinky's here. Am I missing anybody? Bonnie is here.
Hi guys.
Welcome in, everybody. We are Kim is here. Hello. It is a soggy, wet, rainy day here in Orlando.
It was like I was thinking by myself, until you don't have this type of weather here, you don't appreciate your sun every day. It's a sunshine and
I came home and fell asleep for an hour.
we don't have sun, it's like we feel like the energy all the way is going away.
Mm-hmm.
How amazing how the people like human learn very fast to the
Adjust.
weather and nature. Adjust.
Yeah, here it's always it's sun. It's very unusual to have this many days of cloudiness and rain. We haven't had like sun since Jollywood Nights. since the infamous Jollywood Nights. That's the last time we've had any sunshine, right?
Yeah.
It started raining that night and it's been off and on raining.
Do now the giveaway or how we are doing that one we didn't discuss before we start. We are doing first the giveaway, then the merchandise, then the talking.
It's up
Let's
to you.
do first giveaway, right?
Yeah,
Or
you can.
wait,
I'll just make sure everybody's here. That's all.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little while for.
Let me name who is here, and if we see somebody not here, still who is not here and it's member who is winning, it's no matter they are in the chat or no, right?
Yeah. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Taylor. Welcome in. Michael Crawls. Welcome in. Heather's here. Hello. What I was going to think here. So we're going to do the channel member. I'm trying to think. We're going to do the channel member giveaway. So, and we just set up the channel memberships. It's going to become like something we'll start doing is some giveaways to channel members. Well, what I was thinking is if you want to, I can real quick share the link into the chat for if anyone wants to still join before we draw, in case if some people haven't had a chance to join yet. Maybe not everybody saw that subscription link I created, right? Or you don't want to do that? Is that going to make it confusing? Okay. Well, either way, I'll share the link here.
You shared a couple days
ago. I think that's fine.
I think everybody.
Can I still grab the link though, really fast?
Yeah.
Let's grab the link because I can still share it into the chat in case because a lot of people were having. Remember, we were having all the issues like how do you become a channel member? How do you get the membership?
The issues they joined.
They did.
I see Cat issues.
Well, there might be some folks that still want to join too. So, but that can be in the next time. Next giveaway.
Yeah.
This is all trial run, guys. Just bear with us for 1 second. Where did I put that link? Okay. If I click here, maybe it'll let me get it.
You can pin it for now. It can be always there for now.
Wow, that is a long URL, isn't it? But that's it. Here we go. Copy. Am I learning how to do this? And then, no, I don't want to put myself in timeout. Did that pin it?
That one.
I hope that pinned it. From here, I'm not sure how to pin from this program. No, that put it on there. That put it on there. We don't need that, so that can. Don't need it there. Why is it there? What did I do wrong?
Through the screen, they can go to the link.
Like that? That's right. There.
There. Look, the 3 dots.
Yeah.
Pin. Yes.
Yeah, there's no choice of pin. There's only to ban myself. I have to ban. The options are to kick myself out of my own chat.
Oh, so there's a
Yeah,
to do, but
whatever.
yeah.
It's here. It's in there. I can every once in a while I can paste it again or something. Taylor just came in. You're not going to add Taylor to the little hat.
Yeah, I will add.
Okay, that's what I say. That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
well, I say if you want to give everybody a chance, real quick, to join.
Write down who is joining now to put their names. Right there. Write the Taylor.
Okay, 6. We'll draw in like 10 minutes. Give it 10 minutes. Give it 10 minutes. You want to cut that one off? Shop a name?
Put here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me tell the names first.
Who else? So I'll just read who else has popped in. Bibbidi Bobbidi Books is here. Have you seen my email about the UP? Oh yeah, about the UPS stuff. I got to call tomorrow. It's been so chaotic, crazy. I'll call UPS tomorrow, though. Absolutely. Thank you for reminding me. I will call UPS tomorrow.
What is this?
I can tell you here in a second. Can I see? Let's see here. 1 second. Oh, well. Thank you, Leslie. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you so much, Leslie. It's a super chat, honey.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we don't ever ask for super chats or do that type of thing.
see.
And that's why I was confused too. I said, well, we don't get those very often. So thank you so much, Leslie. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah. So that's a thing too. I think we've done it, or I've done, it's my fault, a very bad job explaining the channel memberships. It's only like, was it $4.99? Like I say, it's only $4.99. Every $5 counts, but it's $4.99. We're going to be doing some giveaways to channel members. As we grow it, the giveaways will change and maybe grow a little more too. We'll be doing more. We'll do some maybe some live shopping streams or something for channel members. Just something a little extra.
And of course, monthly giveaway.
Monthly giveaway. Yeah. So
should I say the names for now? Just start the names.
Yeah, tell us who's in the hat because that's fine. Who's in the chat or who's in the hat? So we're going to read off the names of the people who so far who we know are channel members who are going to have their names dropped in the hat. We didn't even explain how we're doing it yet. So we're going to pluck a name from the hat for the channel members, name from the hat, and whoever is selected is the winner from the hat. What are they winning? We don't even. Did we show yet what they're winning?
Let me first.
Okay.
Giveaway, and I'll show.
Okay, Susanna wants to show she wants to go through the names first. Go ahead, honey. I'll let you say.
Okay, Kim Orsino.
Kim's name drops in the hat.
I don't know. Shall we give the baby pool? I think that will more innocent.
She pulled the hat last time. One time we did this before. Remember?
Kathy Cunningham.
Kathy's in the hat. Oh my goodness! How are they all going to fit in the same hat? I see. Heather said, "How was the party?" We're going to talk about the party. Yeah, believe me. Hello, we got a lot to talk. Yeah.
Joanne Franklin.
We'll save that for bedtime. I'll put you all to sleep. Joanne Franklin's in the hat.
That is like a lullaby.
Like a lullaby.
Yeah. A Dragger.
A Dragger's in the hat.
Kelly Nichols.
Kelly Nichols is in the chat.
Christy Wilcox.
Uh-huh.
Long time I didn't see Christy Wilcox.
Taylor said that this white snowman ears or she heard her sold out. I wouldn't be surprised. Remember how much trouble we had finding them that night?
Marcia, pronounced Marsha. I was surprised when I got her name. I didn't see her too recently.
Uh-huh.
Probably some of them they go and rewatch when to theirs work or something.
Mike, you're right. She is sitting like a little teenager. She's at the attitude of a little teenager too already. I need 10 years too soon, but it's there. Tinky goes in the hat. Oh, thank you. She already knows how to stop the phone from ringing when it's disrupting her.
Kimberly Ann Richards.
All righty, Kimberly Ann Richards. Last weekend, Kelly said she saw the snowman ears.
Dana Freeman.
They need to have on the My Disney Experience app a white snowman ear tracker. You can track where the snow reindeers are currently.
Rahim Soto.
Raheem is in the hat.
I don't see Karini or Rahim, right?
I don't think so yet. No, I don't see them yet.
Mimi Harrington.
Mimi's in the hat.
This is fun.
It is fun. It is fun. It's suspenseful. Did you put my name in the hat?
No.
I don't get.
Karini Soto.
Can I just go put my name in the hat? But if I win, I will just then I get to pick the name of the winner. I don't know. I want to be in it. What if I just want to play? Can I play?
If we don't pick your name, how that will happen? You mean if just in case?
It's just
that
I'm
will
just
make
joking. You don't have to put me in there.
Tom Arnold.
You should. Roxanne is a channel member. Welcome, Roxanne. Add Roxanne to the list.
Here,
All
here,
right.
here,
Huh.
here. You write here one Roxanne and Taylor.
Okay. Na, 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 na. There we go. Yeah, there's Karini. She's here. Karini said if I win, then I have to default the winnings to her. Like automatically Karini gets the winning. Like I pull for her.
Karini has a more chance because they are from their family, 2 people here in the head.
Karini and Rahim are working as a team on this one.
There's chance more. So let me see. Shall we start or just?
Yeah, I think so.
And just in case, give 5 more minutes if somebody else still wants to join. In the head.
I wish this rain would hurry up and stop. Yeah.
It's going to be. I put 5 because Marie, she's going after every merchandise.
Can they see it? What it
going
is?
To be the Cinderella carriage. Why is this
Cinderella.
red? You can see the Cinderella. Actually, you see her picture very good. Like this.
This is the glare and the focus. Cinderella popcorn bucket.
This is 100th anniversary. 100 years of wonder. So this.
You put Taylor's name in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in there, Taylor.
Ta-da!
So we're giving away the popcorn bucket.
Popcorn bucket.
Exciting.
And this is inside.
Very, very exciting. Well, shall we do a draw? Should we draw?
Yes.
Kathy says beautiful. Hello, Miranda Taylor. Hello, Kendra.
I like how Kathy says I put here, guys.
Remember, guys, the drawing is just for channel members. If you want to be in the drawing, you have to become a channel member. We want to start really trying to grow our membership side of our YouTube channel and being able to do merchandise giveaways, other cool ideas I have planned, as well as maybe some channel member exclusive shopping streams, those type of things. No, that's already done. That's already in there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see the people they like. We were thinking actually what to do that because of we all buy together. Some stuff we have it's like I was thinking like what if we will do this one? They already buy how to, and then I said that this will be the best. I almost know who got these buckets. Actually, we don't do like a pick up the buckets, very rare. Yeah. So I know who.
You mean like you don't want to give something away that somebody's already purchased? Yeah. Well, we all that's true. We all pull and buy from kind of like the same source, Disney. So there's a chance that if we give away like a pair of Polynesian ears, somebody already bought the Polynesian ears. I understand what you're saying, but even you're right. This should be like a little bit more of a unique item. So, are you mixing up the little the names?
Yeah, I'm mixing.
Is this it? Are we doing it? Why is it so hot?
This hat, guys, I buy and I never wore.
It's clean. I was to say, is it clean? Although they're not getting the paper. That's true. Still new with tags. Mike Carl said, "Do not give the clock away. It's sitting right there. It's right off camera, right there. It is not going anywhere. That is a permanent.
You have to show. He's thinking we don't use his.
I did to show, but the Mickey broke.
It's okay. I'll touch. During the moving, the Mickey, there's a piece, and it's
Mickey
work.
clock. Here,
And
you can
it's
see it on my
work,
white
Mike.
shirt. Still clicking,
We
still
use
ticking.
it.
But
So,
Mickey lost his head. The head is right there beside it, though. We just have to
yeah,
glue it back on there.
I will glue
How did the
it.
head fall off?
It's fragile during the moving. I don't know how that happened. Actually, I rubbed in the plastic
Mhm.
thing, and it was bent. But it's no problem with the super glue. It will not.
Isn't it cool, though?
Yeah, it's very nice.
This is a vinyl record that's been carved with the castle, Mickey Mouse, and it's got the clock.
And baby, when she sees this clock, she's singing the castle song. Na, 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 na. When Marie sings the castle music, we know that she and we have a lot of castle at home. Every time when she sings
Castles everywhere. Surprise, surprise. There's a lot of Disney stuff around here.
Okay. Okay, let's start.
Well,
Marie, do you want to pull the name? Do you want to pull this one of this paper from the head? Come on.
she'll do it. She'll do it.
Come on. I want you to come to it here. Come for a second. Come on. Come on. Let's
Aw.
how they are.
Oh,
Let's pull one name.
come on. Come on, honey. Here we go. You got to pull a piece of paper.
Pull. Pull one.
Pull one. Good job.
Open. No, one.
Open the paper, honey.
Good luck.
Good luck.
You can't believe who.
I can't believe who. Why is it funny though?
Look.
Ah,
Karini.
Karini.
I told there's chances like
They had the chance. Yeah, husband and wife. They played
can't
teams.
see, huh?
I know that it's hard because it won't.
I
It's
don't
not.
do it. I don't do it.
There it is. They got it. They can see it there.
Here.
Karini.
Wow.
Yay! That was fun. So Karini won the bucket. Yay!
Do one more time. Clap, clap.
Yay!
Congratulations, Karini.
This is gonna sound really weird, but I feel like one giveaway a month is not going to be enough. I think we're gonna. I'll say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna commit to one a month, but odds are there's gonna be more than one a month. And one a month just feels so far away. So, it feels like there's too much distance, right? Like it's a long 4 weeks. So even though we're saying one a month, I think we're gonna do more than one a month. But congratulations, Kearney. Very, very cool. And that is an awesome little bucket. Excuse me.
Actually, I can imagine that the feelings. I never have that type of experience that I win. Oh no, I have once, but that was such a good one, and I win as the prettiest young girl.
You won like
I
beauty
got
pageant.
like a fake, I wanted to say that I never win something, but as a lottery like this, like an item by itself, I can imagine how it's exciting,
Yeah.
So cool.
Well, I won.
Congratulations.
I won you.
Yeah, and I won you.
I know it's like to win something.
Mwah.
Thank you. All right. Well, that was fun. That was good. First good little giveaway. So, if you guys are interested in participating in the next round, feel free to become a channel member. As we get more and more channel members, more and more will develop with the channel member side of the channel, if that makes sense. So it's just in the infancy stage is what I wanted to say. All right. Very good.
Yeah.
We have merchandise we want to show tonight?
We have few merchandise, which is we didn't have a chance to. Yeah, I'm still waiting that because everybody is congratulating the Karina. I want to. This is exciting.
This is an exciting time. Yes.
A little bit longer. We should do like with the music.
I need the thing, the New Year's bzz, like the spinning thing, and yeah. Yeah.
But who will clean after?
I'll do it. I'll clean it.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Thank you, Taylor. She said we are the cutest, aren't we? Am I cuter or Susanna cuter? Which one's cute?
Me.
Okay. Let's see. What else? Yeah, that was fun.
So guys, we have some.
What are we starting with
Let's
first?
do the next merchandise again. Probably going to draw.
Might have to. Oh, the bags.
Yeah.
What bags?
The Halloween backpacks we got.
If you
only 2.
yeah, so if you guys remember,
I remember one.
we were able to get 2 Halloween Loungefly backpacks. I said probably the easiest way to or fairest way to do it, because I think a lot of you guys wanted it, was just to, again, we'll just draw the names or something, and whoever's name is selected will have an opportunity to buy it. But I guess the way I would say it is, whoever wants an opportunity. Let me. Yeah, I'm trying to make. Let me try to make a little sense. Well, hold on. Can I have this for a second? Hold on. We have 2 Halloween Loungefly backpacks. Comment in the chat if you're interested in getting one, because if there's only 2 people that want it, then we don't have to do any like pull from the hat to give a chance. Now, if there's like 10 of you guys that all want the bag, then I'll take all 10 names down. We're just gonna drop your names on a piece of paper back in the hat, pull, and whoever's name gets pulled will be able to buy the hat. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So
the price have been $44.99 at store plus $10 pickup fee.
$44.99 plus 10
shipping. If
plus
you
the
have
shipping.
an item that we pick up today or we will pick up tomorrow, example, I will not do like a separate shipping. I will combine with your already like pickup items.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do we have any more $5 shirts?
Which shirt?
Like the youth shirts?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, Taylor said she loves the shirts. That's what she was asking if we have more.
We have, but her size probably no.
Okay.
It's for her. Well, youth, the bigger sizes for youth, we don't have Taylor. No. What Mike said?
He said I would look so awesome wearing that on my back on the golf course. Perfect little golf bag. So, if anyone is interested in buying the Halloween bag, right? I don't see anybody even interested in buying it. So let's see. Well, let's see if anyone is interested in buying it. Because if not, well, then we'll have to figure something else out. I don't know why I thought there was a big demand for the bag. Maybe
it's only one per person.
That was the thing, and they haven't had it in the last couple of days.
Yeah,
was not here today. And I don't see anybody wanting the bag. So go on to the next item for now, honey.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody wanting that bag right now.
I see Boobity Bobbity Books. She's still there. Is she wants or no?
Maybe I'm confusing people. If someone's interested in buying the bag, because it doesn't look like there's a big demand for this right now.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested in getting it, you can just claim it. We don't have to do like the little pull from the hat.
Right.
Mimi says she'll buy it. So Mimi wants one. So 1 bag for Mimi. That means there's 1 more. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes, guys, some messages like coming a little bit later. I don't know, because of connection or what.
It can be that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we still have 1 more bag. So if somebody decides they want the other bag, let us know. If not, we'll figure something out with that one.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next?
What's next?
Na 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 na
Okay.
na.
Next, this couple shirt. Somebody still on the video.
Honey, we have someone that says they sent their info.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go.
Can you do me a big favor,
Maybe
Diera's
I
Lounge?
did.
Can you do me a humongous favor? Can you resend that info one more time to steve8949@gmail.com? May have gone to spam, possibly deleted by accident. I have fat fingers and I have a tendency to do that sometimes. So I apologize if I did. But if you can resend that email, we'll check it right now. The lime green shirts.
Yeah, we have.
How many of those are left?
2 mediums.
2 mediums are only left?
But they are like adult unisex, so they are
A little bit bigger.
like bigger. Yeah, like this is medium.
Mhm.
I am medium. It's a little bit like bigger.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anybody want one? They were only
$7.99.
$7.99. Plus the $5 pickup fee for those size mediums.
Also, let me show
you guys saw the clothing rack at the both warehouses. how packed they are. Ever since they stopped the 30% off deal, it's like the apparel doesn't seem to be moving, and it's not fresh. It's the same apparel now
Also, we have another
they've had for the
one.
last couple of weeks, which is a little concerning. I want to see some new stuff. Oh, everybody's so nice welcoming Deira to the group. Yay, welcome, Deira. Mimi says a little bit too small. Oh, Rescue Rangers we still have?
Yeah, we have you grab, and again, we didn't have enough.
How many of those do we have left?
We have 2 extras.
So there's 2.
Yeah, if somebody wants $44.99 plus $10 pickup fee.
Anybody want a Rescue Rangers lounge fly? I got two Rescue Ranger lounge flies. Anybody wants one? It's actually very cool how it's the airplane from the cartoon. Our little Marie's been watching Rescue Rangers like no other as of late.
So I don't know how that happened, but Steve ended up to pick up this daisy ornament. I don't know, guys. Maybe some of you
Why, I
you
got too
didn't
many?
put on your list, but it seems it's a little bit more than it has to be. Like
I have a couple
leftover.
extras.
Not couple. It's a little bit more.
How many do we have?
So we have.
How many-
Or somebody if wants like second one, feel free. Don't
You can
be
put a
shy.
daisy ornament on each side of your tree. On the
Yeah.
up, the top, the bottom, the
Yeah,
side,
or
the left.
even
Or...
like a 4.
Actually, you could just have a daisy Christmas tree
Yeah.
with one ornament on it. You can just
Um,
decorate it with the one day.
It's real-
Kathy says she wants it. You could just deck your whole tree with the same daisy ornament, and I would not think anything is wrong with it. So Kathy said she'll take a daisy ornament.
Can we do like they see very good this daisy?
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Da, 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 da. Close your eyes. Oh, isn't that a song? Close your
Here's the daisy,
eyes.
and this is the back. It's very pretty. This is the back.
Kelly Nichols says she asked for one. Did she get it? Did she get one?
I have to check in your
Oh, she says she's checking it now.
Yeah,
Let me.
please, because
She's checking her order.
it looks like I know Steve got like a few more, but not this many that now we have. I think we have more than 5. And
Michael said next weekend that'll change about inventories. I hope so. Definitely have some stuff to clear out during the holiday season. So
you're writing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
definitely have a lot of extras to get rid of during the next couple of weeks.
Yes, she wants to
Courtney's
see it.
Halloween bag one more time.
It's very nice bag. Very.
I don't. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get them back or not. I would think they are, but then I haven't seen them come
I
back.
remember Maria. She got when first time they arrived, they got like full price. We got for them. She haven't been sure it will end up in
Mhm.
her house. Actually, I was thinking they could put a little bit like the lounge flies and the ears. Now they put more expensive than before. You know?
Yeah. But then you saw how much the lounge flies are in that store we went in today.
Oh yeah.
All $100. Yeah.
But they had-
Kelly Nichols said hers was on her order, so she's got it.
So guys, please check your orders. If somebody forget to put their daisy ornament, please you can send me email, or if somebody wants to have a second one or third one, feel free, send us a message.
We definitely have some extras. Sorry. Well, it's a cute ornament. I just, sometimes I see it. I just like, get it. Grab all of them.
Hi, Kendra.
Let's see.
So next.
So the Halloween stuff I've seen so far at the warehouse would be the backpack, the throw, pillow, candy dish, light up sign, desk sign, countdown clock, mug, tea towel, and that's it, right? And a couple of like couple youth jerseys, pajamas,
Halloween stuff.
and the DVC shirts. There's so much stuff that hasn't come yet. No ears.
Yeah.
Still not a lot of backpacks.
I think
No.
that's going to, when first day you went to the for Christmas merchandise to Emporium, when you entered, you didn't notice. I see the cast member he was pulling the Halloween, and I see the Mickeys. So Mickeys has to come. They bring first minis, probably Minnie Mouse more than Mickeys, as much as they can sell them. So Mickey Mouse on the way. I'm sure they have some ears. It's coming because the one and the launch flight too. They have that orange launch flight with the black bow, sequin bow. Do you remember? Orange, like kind of like a iridescent launch flight. That one was a lot too. I think that is coming too.
Okay.
So and matching ears, one with the bat Minnie Mouse on the front with the fluffy fluffy. How you said that?
Yeah, like a furry ears.
Yeah.
Bonnie says she sent her email today with her information.
Bonnie, I see email.
Good.
I never have a chance. She has some question with the also with the fees.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why.
You can run down the fees one time while we're sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren says, "Close Your Eyes" by Michael Bublé. That it's probably I need to hear what that song sounds like. There's one that's in my mind that knows it's totally wrong. The one I'm thinking of is like an 80s song. In your eyes, the moon, the stars, your eyes. What is that? No, whose song is that one? It's like an 80s song. Na, 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 your eyes, na, 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 your eyes. Why is that in my head? Sometimes it's crazy how that happens sometimes. Some random old song will just pop in your head. But I will listen to which one it is by Michael Bublé. Karini said, "Give her a second." She says she has the matching pen on that for the backpack, but she's still thinking. Taylor said they need to add more of the Halloween shirts. Yeah, where are the shirts? Where are the jerseys? There's a lot of stuff that we haven't seen come through yet. Where are the giant pumpkins? You guys remember last year for Black Friday they had the giant pumpkins. That's where we got ours.
They are going to Black Friday. You will see. And again, big one pumpkin. It's enough to enter to the store. Get the pumpkin and nothing else. Just go.
I remember last Black Friday, I was checking out. They had the giant pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I was checking out, and I was like, I was like, where am I? How am I going to carry this massive box with all this stuff out of the store? Yeah. And I went to check out. A number of the young cast member that works there, Nicholas. He's so hi, Nicholas, if you're watching. He's so nice. Yeah. And Nicholas is like, he's like, you're sure you're not going to get the pumpkin?
I'm going to get that.
And I was like, all right, let's get the pumpkin. So I got the pumpkin, and yeah, it's nice that we got the pumpkin. Let's see. What else? Curtis, another cool spot for exclusive lounge fries. Box lunch at the Florida Mall. Yeah. Since I've moved down here, I haven't been to the Florida Mall once. I've been to the Florida Mall back in the day, but not since I've lived here. Need to go over. And actually, I'd like to go over and see what is the deal with the Primark over there. Why is it not open yet? Let's see. Do I know if any Halloween merch was sent to Wandering Oak? Oh, so speaking of Wandering Oaken, it's interesting you bring that up, T. Michelle. I was at Disney Springs yesterday. So, right? Yeah. Yesterday was the day I went over to Character Warehouse in the morning, but when I got there like about 9:45, and the line was so long. And I looked through the window and I saw what they had, and I didn't really see anything that was unusual or different. And I was like, whatever is going to be like that really unique piece, it's going to be gone before I get in there because I'll be on like the 4th or 5th wave of guests to enter the store. So I left, went over to Disney Springs real quick, and I actually ran into the Co-op. And speaking of Wandering Oaken, it's gone. It was temporary. It's gone. Now Wandering Oaken is all Christmas merchandise, but not the not like the newest line of Christmas merchandise. The stuff that they had for the last leading up to like the Christmas parties and stuff. So no, they don't have any Halloween merch in there.
Let me show this T-shirt, and we can talk about.
Karini knows a song. She said it's a great one. She said they enjoy 80s music. So do I. In Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel. Yeah, that's Peter Gabriel. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Lauren's on top of it today. Mimi said, yeah, Peter Gabriel. Thank you, Peter Gabriel.
Let me show the shirt. I keep this to see the sizes.
I don't know when Wandering Oaken closed. I haven't made it in there in a couple of weeks. I wonder when did they switch that over to the Christmas stuff? Maybe in the last week or two? I don't know.
Yes, Karini, I agree with you. They were getting the Character Warehouse used to get the merchandise, like Christmas merchandise before Christmas, like the same year merchandise, and we got actually a lot of stuff. Remember?
Yeah. Well, don't forget too is that I think I mentioned it. I mean, Food and Wine is wrapping up here in 2 days? Or 17th, the last day of Food and Wine.
I think
so. They have to bring that stuff over.
A lot of employees right during the pandemic,
Why?
That's why
Who's
they
slow?
don't have enough like workers. That's why they are slow.
You mean merchandise-wise?
That's why the merchandise they
No.
are selling slow.
I think they're just holding on to it at the regular
Okay.
stores and they discount it. It's like 30% off or whatever. So like how much is the how long has the food and wine merchandise been discounted at Epcot? For a while now, right? So
Yeah.
I think they're just realizing like I don't know. They definitely know there's a demand issue with some of their merchandise that they're marking it down so quickly. Like it's Shop Disney.
Yeah.
They put the Christmas merchandise on Shop Disney right
They
away.
were telling it's end up.
Was it
the only
40%?
thing that extra 20% going that magic
Yeah.
that you put as a like they still have sale on the merchandise.
Dana Freeman said, "When are you going to Primark?" I would be there today. I'm just waiting for the weather to stop. Like,
Yeah, today he wanted to go.
ask Taylor how heavy the rain has been, especially going down that way the last 24, 36 hours. I think the rain is supposed to end at some point tomorrow. So I will keep you all very, very posted on when that takes place because I can't wait to go to Primark. Can't wait. Just waiting for the weather to clear. It's a little bit of a rough ride in the heavy rain going down that way. And actually, like I've said before, that last time I was at Primark, that parking lot flooded, like big time flooded. So,
But
yeah.
you finished, tell me.
Finish.
So, guys, this is from the Jollywood Night.
Is
party.
it? Oh, that's that wonderful party everybody's been talking about.
Yes.
This is that party that everybody's ranting and raving and saying it was the best time ever. This one?
Yes.
Ah,
It was good.
it was wonderful. Everybody loved it. You're saving me one of those, right?
If you want.
Yeah, I want one because it's gonna go as like it's gonna be a souvenir of the one and only party.
Okay. What if okay, let's see who.
Because they may never do another one. I got a feeling they're gonna cancel Saturday before it even comes. They're gonna be like, just refund everybody, turn them into Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party shirts, and that way I'll have one of the originals.
Okay.
So don't get rid of mine.
We have
So
it was limit for 5, right? They give us only 5.
I'm just trying to read here. Hold on, honey. I'm just falling behind here. Pouring here, rain tomorrow. Great. Last day. I just went to Primark Boston. They have so many Christmas Disney ornaments. So very, very soon. So tomorrow's Thursday, right? So possibly either possibly Friday or Saturday, guys. Start thinking about Friday or Saturday. Yeah, it's a turnpike, pouring rain, terrifying. It's a rough road in the heavy rain, like running alongside the Everglades. And I always wonder, like if you look at a map,
it shows on to Friday, raining Saturday.
so maybe Saturday will be the day. But don't forget that's South Florida. But either way, maybe Saturday will be the day. So I'll let you guys all know. But as soon as the weather is clear, as soon as the National Weather Service gives us the green light to take off, we're going. So waiting for the tower to give us all clear. What was I going to say though? So like if you look at a map of the Sawgrass Mills Mall, if you look at the map, here's the mall. Literally right on beside the road that runs along the mall is the Florida Everglades. Like it's right there, the swamp. It always just makes you wonder, like, what's on the other side of that chain link fence that just comes crawling. Yeah. Little things come crawling out of there. Little creepy crawlers, anacondas or pythons or whatever they've got growing down there in the jungle. So like, it's not a place I would want to be like in a massive and really, really bad weather. Welcome to the jungle, baby. It's right. 80s song. So Tom Arnold is laughing, saying 3XL, right, Susanna? Do you know, is that a little inside joke that you would know?
No.
Let me read. Maybe we'll figure it out. 3XL, right, Susanna? Do you have a 3XL shirt?
No. It's on the biggest size. It's extra large.
Well, Mimi says sold on a Jollywood. What size?
So we have. You want your XL?
I'm keeping an XL.
Sure?
Yeah, because that thing when they cancel in the next hour or two all Jollywood events forever, I'll have one of the only shirts that's going to pay off my college bill, like my college student loan. Go ahead.
We have every time I'm starting to talk in here.
I'm just thinking I got to pay off my student loan somehow.
We have 1 extra large, 2 larges,
1 XL, 2 larges,
and 1 medium.
1 medium. Okay.
So it's $29.99, and plus how much we're doing the shopping fee.
I don't know. You can come up with that.
Usually we do 10.
Okay. We'll come up with it.
Over 20.
You know what to do there. I'm not going to.
Okay, it's a souvenir and plus $10 pickup fee, guys.
So how much is it then?
So it will be, you mean total?
No. Give the fee breakdown one more time.
$29.99 plus $10 pickup.
There you go. $29.99 plus a $10 fee. I'm just reading the chat. It's a lot. I can tell a lot of people want to talk about this one. Kendra said Saturday's a good day for Primark. I agree. Everybody's home, or most people are not working. Taylor put in the little alligator emojis.
Maybe one second.
No more iguanas in the backyard. Yeah, you guys got some serious lizards. Make sure you check your car, Taylor, before you move up here. Don't bring any lizards with you. We don't need to move the lizard population north.
Did you write?
I'm just reading. So Mimi said the XL, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just reading here. XL. Jollywood.
So we have two
The
larges.
Tom Arnold was teasing us, he said.
We have 2 larges and 1 medium, guys. Anybody else wants one? Actually, it's a nice shirt. The quality is good.
Yeah. Can I get a water real quick?
No, I'll bring for you.
No,
because when do you go, it will not be interesting.
Okay, then just hang on. I'll drink my coffee. Or can I have a sip of this one? I'll drink your water. So, who's going to Jollywood? Is anybody else besides Steve and Susanna going to Jollywood, or having already been to Jollywood? What's the plan? Anybody going?
So, last time from the Mickey Very Merry Christmas, we end up to grab 1 extra mug. The mug is this mug.
It's an extra Christmas mug
from the party. This is exclusive for the party.
Party exclusive.
Yep. And this is the back.
Oh, actually, can I read something here? Yeah, right there on the tag. That's where it says it. God, I gotta get reading glasses on.
This was on.
It says "Very Merry Christmas Party" on the little gift tag.
It was one of the shirts to this image.
Oh, Kim's son graduated from University of Maine in May. Congratulations to Kim's son. Very exciting.
Congratulations, Kim. We see that Kim's son.
Yeah.
Remember one time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we did the little lives, we talked about it.
$16.99 plus $5 pickup fee, guys.
Kelly Nichols said, "Nope, not going after the review she saw." Amy Hoyt says, "Honey, she'll take the mug."
Mm-hmm. It's very nice mug.
It's very nice.
Actually, I surprised how they sell like this type that it's exclusive. It's like good price, but another mugs they put like $22.99 like regular mugs. You know.
Mm-hmm. We did not go to the Universal Studios pass holder sale. I think the annual pass holder day was Saturday. It was the day of the party. So no, we didn't do that one. It's a good sale to go to if you love Universal merchandise. They mark down some stuff like really, really, really good.
It's good to go
it's a
first
very
day because as late you go,
we can't go first day. First day is just for employees. First day's for employees. Then it opens up to annual pass holders. And then I think to everybody else. But definitely need to be like that morning if you're an annual pass holder, I will say. But it's an aggressive event because they kind of like they have like tables set up in the parking garage, and they just bring out a box and dump it onto the table, and it's a feeding frenzy, like trying to grab stuff. So it's something that if you go to, you have to plan to be there for a little while. I'd plan to set aside. Well, it's finished.
You have to take your sword
for the next one,
shield, sword and shield.
You would want to go and plan to spend a little time there, and it's not like to me it's not a quick just drop in drop out. You need to hang out for a minute and wait for some good box of goodies to come.
Last year they did have that rocket.
Plus we got stuck with a lot of stuff.
How you said rock?
We got Frankenstein bucket.
It was only $5.
But we got stuck with a lot of stuff too. We still have a ton of stuff from last year's garage sale that we just no one wanted it.
I went to guys show just. Like
Universal merchandise is different. It's not Disney merchandise. Yeah. I think people forget sometimes, like the Disney parks, like they make so much money off of merchandise. I don't know because they're so cheap.
Sometimes
the shirts are only like they were like a couple bucks because I love the Universal merchandise.
Or they
Well, I buy it because I love the Universal merchandise. But what I would say is, though, there's nothing like Disney merchandise. Like everybody wants the Disney stuff, right? Like everybody wants the Disney merchandise. So Universal is different because the stuff that's there, it's all across like the spectrum. You have, like you said, Frankenstein to Back to the Future to Jurassic Park to Trolls. I mean, it's not cohesive merchandise. There's like all these little niches of merchandise. So Disney's different. Like generally, like people who like Moana, like Tinkerbell. People that like Tinkerbell like Goofy, and those people like Minnie Mouse. But with Universal merchandise, because it's it's borrowed IPs. They borrow or they what am I trying to say? They license these IPs or whatever. So somebody that likes Back to the Future may have absolutely no interest in Trolls, and the people that like Trolls have no interest in Jurassic Park, and so it's just hard to get the correct merchandise. So I just haven't had a lot of success with that. And then trying to live stream out of that parking garage is an absolute nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. The signal is just garbage. I don't know. I probably could figure it out and make it work, but it's got to be worth our time. Maybe the next garage sale, since hopefully there's nothing going on, we'll go. But for this one, being that it was the same day as Jollywood Nights, it wasn't worth it for us. How often do they do the garage sale?
Twice a year.
Yeah,
right?
usually twice a year.
Even
Like
if
this
you're
one's
there-
always after Horror Nights because they dump a lot of Horror Nights merchandise.
And also, it's very bad, the signal. Did you tell?
I said that.
about
But also,
it?
speaking of Horror Nights merchandise, they dump a lot of that merchandise at the end of Horror Nights anyway. So if you want good deals on Horror Nights merchandise, you don't even have to go to the garage sale. You can buy that in the last party usually, or the last event. Stacy says we are going to Jollywood. Stacy McFall. I see you, Stacy. I apologize if I skipped over you. Sometimes when I start talking, let me go back and make sure we only want to. So
when you go to that.
Karini said she was going to go to Jollywood in December when they went to try to buy it, disappeared, sold out. She said, like, now she's glad that they didn't get the tickets for it.
Like I said, the guys, the excitement, it's actually like that all preparation. Like
oh my goodness, sweetheart!
The clothes and makeup and everything. That is the. Stop! Why?
Yes, sweetheart.
Why do you want I stop? Who you have? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Patrick.
Yeah, so a massive portion of what Disney makes at the parks is merchandise and food. It's such a huge portion. Huge portion. So I figured we would sleep in. Well, Stacy, when it comes to Jollywood Nights, hopefully by that time they will have made some adjustments to it. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can chit chat about whatever you want to chit chat about. Give me 1 second, guys. Come right back.
Come on. She ran after Steve. Let me read the chat. I was trying to find something to entertain her. So I'll give my opinion until Steve is there. With the party, Jollywood Christmas party. So whatever, I enjoy. But if you think like your expectation more, our expectation was more. We were waiting something like unique. It's new. You have to say. We got lucky because we got earlier there. So we haven't. Like with the two shows we participate for Nightmare Before Christmas and another Muppet show, we got super lucky. We didn't wait in the line. But most of people, they wait in the line about like 1 hour, minimum 1 hour. When we left the Muppet show, the line was going all the way to that street. That was like about like more than maybe 1.5 hours. You should stay in the line to watch that 10-15 minutes Muppet show, which is like terrible. To wait to that line, it's only 2 times you're waiting in the line, and it's finished. Party is finished, and of course with there weren't any complimentary, nothing, and like with that the restaurant that where we it wasn't correctly organized. That is my opinion. That's why a lot of people they did have very bad experience. I think it wasn't enough entertainment for the people who were like who had more like expectation that they 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 see. Actually, we were waiting more than we used to, right? Like
What's up?
we have more expectation from that party.
Are we talking about Jollywood?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about
I'm trying to
Jollywood.
give my opinion as much as I can.
Well, should we talk about Jollywood for a minute, or did you want to show more merch first? It's up to you.
I can bring the merch.
So that's
yeah.
it. So that's all the merch.
Yes.
That's it, guys. That's for them. That's all the merch
We
we've got.
have a lot of
There's a
merch.
lot more, but that's all we have for tonight.
Yep.
We'll organize, and on our next stream we'll have more. So,
Yeah, the one thing I can say that is the excitement to get ready to go for that party. And like Steve said,
it was terrible. Look, it was.
bad,
I'm just going to
but
say
they
it.
have
Like
a
it was
lot of
terrible.
potential to make
Maybe.
better if they are going
Yeah.
to.
I'll be honest with you. So for you guys that watch the stream, I think me and Susanna had an extraordinarily, y'all said it, lucky. We had an extraordinarily lucky, unique experience with Jollywood that I haven't heard anybody else have. Right?
Yeah.
We really and truly got so lucky.
Mhm.
Lucky in the sense that we're annual pass holders, and lucky in the sense that Troy, our babysitter, Uncle Troy, came early so that we could get to the party early, because I had factored in that it's a brand new party, get there early because it's a brand new party, but also get there early because I wanted to do merchandise early so that I knew
one
that the
thing I
party
didn't
was
say
on.
with the merchandise
Uh-huh.
too that we do with covering the merchandise. It was very like disappointing that it was only one t-shirt.
Well, that's what I was going to get to.
Yeah.
But so what I'm trying to say is like the luck thing is how lucky we really were.
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, our luck only comes to Disney parties and not to winning the lottery or something. We get lucky. We get lucky for a Disney Christmas party. But what I want to say is lucky in the sense we were able to get there super early, and my intention of getting there super early was to do the merchandise early. Because I didn't know if they're going to be queuing up to get merch. I've seen before at the Emporium where people actually queue up before the party starts, waiting to start doing that little circle through the Emporium to buy the merchandise. And let me think. And Len lucky too, in the sense of how we got into the Derby that night. But when we arrived, there was already confusion, because remember we asked the cast member when we first arrived about the brown derby. They weren't sure how that was going to work. That was right there where we scanned it at the touch point. So you and we ran into one of the merch locations. Remember, then we went to the derby, found out how it was going to work. Remember, they had the QR code on the card, but when you actually scanned the QR code did nothing but just take you to the app.
Yeah.
So the QR code didn't like take you
correctly organized.
Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, I think that's a thing. Is that? But we got very lucky because we didn't get tied up in that first wave of the Derby. Probably the blessing in disguise was when the Hollywood Brown Derby went live on the walk-up list for My Disney Experience. It was it already, like, the app crashed. Remember, we were in line. Remember, well, I'm saying that turned out to be a very good thing for us, because we were in line already for the Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this show? And so it was great that we didn't get that, because everyone that got that are the ones that really got screwed, or most of them did, because what I saw is most people that got on that virtual walk-up list were told to return within 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And they returned, and then they never got called. And people waited like an hour. Some people waited longer than that to never get actually called. So that was a total crash in itself. So we got lucky that we went to that first show at Nightmare Before Christmas, left there, went to the next show for the Muppet Show, and we got in that line, but miraculously I forgot how many people that theater holds, but we were able to get right into the show and actually get a decent seat. It just kept working out for us. And then when we went back to the Derby, walked up to the lady, she said they could put us on like a walk-up list. It'd be like minimum 75-minute wait, but they couldn't guarantee even then that we would get in. But that's when
it's enough due to that type of
Yeah.
thing, like a show. And
well, I'm just trying to
and
explain
it's
why
not
things
your
work for us because a lot of
night
people are
is
like,
long.
why did things work for us? I'm just explaining why it
just
worked for
got-
us.
we just
We got lucky
got-
because then when right there when we're in line to the Derby, you guys who were
Right.
watching the stream know
Mhm.
the gentleman from oh my gosh, I forgot. Ordinary Adventures and his friend,
Mhm.
what is his name? Chris Heinbrich or something. I can't remember the name. I apologize. They were so kind. They overheard us and they're like, hey, we just got called. You guys take our, like our spot, our table or whatever. So that's what we did. We got like a table like without having to wait, which worked out great. And then we went into the Derby. So
I wanted so bad to try one of the drinks when we walk and they give us that how you said, the paper booklet. Do you say it like that?
mhm.
So for that night, there were like a 3 type of drinks, but the line was more than 1 hour if we wait for the line.
Okay.
Remember we
So
walked
yeah, so
like
I mean
Singer
so here's the
yeah.
thing. So it's a 4-hour event. Basically, the things to do are the Muppet Show, the
It's
What's
not
This
enough.
Nightmare Before Christmas
Yeah.
show, the Tip Top Lounge at Tower of Terror,
Mhm.
and the Brown Derby. Those are the 4 big ones. Then you can add on to that, depending on what you like, food and snacks at the different quick service locations, and character meet and greets. So, oh my baby, what happened to my girl? Mommy. So I'm trying to think what we're saying here. So we did get to do shows, the Derby and the Tip Top Lounge, which I think that the Derby, if you really look at it, I've got ink on my hand. I see that from this pen. The Derby itself was a disappointment. I think a lot of people already summed up, but if you don't know, the way it was advertised as it was going to be like a jazz club type experience. Inside, it was just one guy playing the piano, couple, playing some songs on the piano at one far end of the restaurant. There was like one strand of lights and a little bit of garland around this piano. But other than that, there was no specialty Christmas drinks. The food offerings, I believe, those were a special menu, but they were okay. But no specialty drinks or anything like that. Like the cast members that were working in the restaurant, they didn't have on any special outfits and stuff. It was just underwhelming. Like the Derby was underwhelming for what it is. It was advertised as like a jazz club experience. Like that's why people dressed up.
Right.
I actually felt sorry for some people that really went out of the way to overly like dress up. Like you kind of, how do I say this? You almost feel like they got scammed or something. Like they were like Disney marketed
They just
it.
didn't
Well,
spend
this
enough money to
Well,
do
this-
more entertainment because if
What I'm
they
trying to say,
had,
though,
like,
is-
more than that for entertainment.
But it's not even about
people
that. It's about what they offered though of this entertainment. So Disney like made it sound like this was going to be like a very like exclusive kind of fancy event. Wear your coolest outfits, your dapper outfits, whatever you want to call it. And so people probably spent money. They spent time. They organized their outfits. They put their outfits together, their matching outfits, whatever. And when you got there, and if you could even get into the Brown Derby, which so many people couldn't, I feel terrible about that. But if they were able to get in, it was basically just sitting down in the Brown Derby like it normally would be. And then the Tip Top Lounge at the Tower of Terror, the way that thing was, I got like the whole idea like this is going to be like a soiree. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be like bartenders with their vest on, like a very kind of cool like atmosphere, that real like 1920s atmosphere. And so instead, it was just, don't get me wrong, the music was fine, but it was the one young lady singing and the 2 guys on one guy on drum and bass or something like that. And like the exit to the attraction, there was nothing else. There was no decorations, nothing like that. And then the little bar is in like a backstage area behind Tower of Terror, which we could never even see the bar because the line to get a drink at the Tower of Terror was well over an hour. And good thing we didn't get in the line because after watching other people's reviews of it, apparently those drinks that they were serving weren't even being made by bartenders, but they were pre-mixed drinks. And I don't know, I thought that was a little like that there's nobody actually making the drinks, but there was definitely like, it was not a dancing atmosphere. Like I told Susanna, like for that, they should have actually had like, brought in some professional dancers, like in like their little, like kind of 1920s flapper outfits or whatever, and have them kind of dancing to get the crowd into the spirit. Instead, like you're just kind of standing around, just standing there, like kind of just standing around. It was really weird. Like just it was kind of like standing around the exit of the Tower of Terror. It didn't make sense to me.
Like Kelly said, we have our own fun together.
Well, of course, yeah, we're gonna make fun at anything. I can make fun of how I can make fun out of just making fun of how bad it was. I could be entertained in how like how many issues they were having. Like from like a marketing stand, I could look at it from the marketing standpoint and be like, how could Disney let something like this happen? I don't know. Like they're the masters of parties. They plan parties all the time. This is their forte.
Nothing too. Right? They could do like a parade.
A parade could have definitely like
a special, like a Minnie and Mickey with special outfits.
Well, I think a parade could definitely like offset the crowds a little bit. Sure, like it does. Yeah, it could offset the crowds. I don't know what else. The sing along for Nightmare Before Christmas. The show was fun, but it didn't really make sense to be a sing along because I don't think enough people knew the words to the Nightmare Before Christmas songs, or if they do, it's not like songs that you really sing as a group where like everybody knows the Frozen songs, the Let It Goes, and it's just a whole nother level or whatever. So I don't know. Not having merchandise, how they didn't have any merchandise except for the navy blue t-shirt, just a t-shirt. And then supposedly there's supposed to be a bracelet, but I guess that must have just been a rumor or something. I don't even know where the bracelet thing came from.
I think that bracelet.
I think it's a rumor.
Me,
yeah, it's just a
I mean, not me, but it was confusing. I understand that it was.
Yes, Anya. You're singing. That's the NSYNC song. This is the NSYNC song. She wants to sing. We'll take her Frozen sing along. She loves the Frozen sing along. Don't ever get rid of the Frozen sing along for this child. But not having the merchandise was just absolutely. It was just so. What it tells me personally, if you ask me, ask me like what happened. This event was decided on probably like a year ago. Okay, that they were going to do this thing. It was going to be awesome, or at least like it was going to at least match what they were describing it as and marketing it as. And then just like everything else, they hacked the budget. The budget got just crushed. You know, Disney's not in the greatest. I mean, the parks are doing amazing. The parks are breaking records every quarter or whatever. But either way, the budget got slashed on this thing. And when they slashed the budget, they took the merchandise to like zero. But why? I don't understand, because they make so much money on merchandise. I don't understand. That just doesn't make sense. Why did they cancel the merch? But they make so much on merchandise. You know what the markup is on their merchandise? Yeah. You know what the markup is on the merchandise when they can turn around and sell they can still turn around and sell a pair of ears for 99 cents at the warehouse. That gives you an idea what their markups are like. And then, you know, but look, we're all big Disney fans. We're going to buy this stuff regardless. But I don't know. Why were there no decorations inside of the Derby? Why was the Tower of Terror thing just totally? I don't know what happened to that. I don't even know what that was. What else was the line? So everyone else, had we waited just a little bit longer, we would have been in those super, super long lines for the Muppet Show, super long lines to get a wristband. We were lucky that we were already in the park and we only had to wait for the wristband for like 10 minutes, right? But after us, but by the time we came out, other people were. They did give us coasters. But then but by the time we came out after we got our wristbands, the line was just ridiculous. I felt we couldn't get any snacks. Like forget getting snacks. The lines were just too long for snacks. The only place that you could go that we found at night to get some snacks, and you guys saw if you're on the stream, was ABC Commissary. And that makes sense because the ABC Commissary is big and it's meant to process and handle big crowds, but none of the other locations. I think people were waiting an hour for a little Gertie cookie, which is just crazy to me. The waits to meet the characters. I don't know what exactly the title is for, but like the Latin area that's by the ABC Commissary, that was really weird too, that it was just like one guy standing there playing the guitar by himself outside the entrance of the ABC Commissary. It just felt like you were like in, I don't know, it didn't make sense. Like they couldn't have made like a little stage for the guy or something. And then I think they had like a little quartet a little bit further down, but that wasn't happening at all because it started raining. And it makes sense that once it starts raining, this party's in trouble because how are they going to play instruments in the rain? So that made a big problem too. So we never even got to see that. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, we didn't get to see because it was raining. That's not Disney's fault. Weather happens. You can't. I mean, the show went on. You could have watched it. They did the fireworks show. It's just we didn't. We've seen it for free many times and didn't need to see it again in the pouring rain. But I don't know. I don't know. Like as I was thinking about it, I really let it kind of like digest or whatever. I had to think about like what exactly the deal was with it because when I first left, I kind of said like we actually had a good time. I think we did, but what we didn't get to experience is kind of a bummer, and that's the thing. And as more as I came home and started watching other people's videos, I was like, well, we never saw, and I see like Curtis was talking about, we never saw Ollie the Gingerbread Man or that whole like sign and where you could get your picture because that wasn't there when we went in the park. So we missed that whole thing. Even when we exited, I don't know if it was there or not. We didn't meet any of the characters, zero. I was told there was no Santa Claus. Actually, there was a Santa Claus. Santa Claus is over at the old Christmas gift shop by Mama Melrose. Used to be like my favorite like Christmas merchandise location. Yeah. So they reopened that store finally, but it's reopened to have Santa in there. But we were told there was no Santa. So there's a lot. I don't blame the cast members. I think they didn't know, they weren't given the info to work with or something. So I don't think it's their fault. I don't know. I don't know how you would fix this one. I just know one thing. I think the next party is Saturday? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Saturday. I don't know what they could do to fix. I don't know what they could do to fix it. I really don't, without just like tearing it up and starting over from scratch. And I'm actually being totally serious. I told Susanna this. If I were Disney, right? Unless they have some miracle up their sleeves, unless they have a miracle up their sleeves, they need to cancel the rest of the dates. I know that's like a harsh thing. It sounds, oh, Mama's here, sweetheart. Oh, I know that sounds like a harsh, like kind of big thing, but to me, like the damage that it can do to, like, you're talking about somebody like your most like loyal, your most loyal people who are there going to be there on that opening night. A lot of them are influencers and stuff that are going to be sharing their opinions all over the place, right? And like we're kind of like what we're doing right now. It's pretty bad. Like it's just bad, like marketing to have that out there, to leave that taste in people's mouth. Where like I really felt like I got ripped off. It felt like a ripoff. I don't know, like it just for what Disney's capable of doing with Boo to You or with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. This one just felt like they kind of cheated you or whatever. Like they kind of felt you were lied to. Like, we're going to give you this. This is what you're paying for, but this is a product we're actually giving you, which is something totally different. That's how it felt. And I kind of felt like, I know one thing, if I had like really dressed up or something like that, really gone all out and dressed up, I would have really felt like, oh, they pulled one over on me. They got me like so hyped up. I bought this really fancy outfit and I'm wearing it to stand in the line to get a sugar cookie for an hour. That would really set me off. But we again got lucky, like I said. But had we not gotten lucky, it would have been so much worse. But when I look back on it now, even reflecting on what I call luck, there's still a lot of things that didn't go right for us too. A lot of things that we didn't get to partake in. I would say, unless they have a miracle up their sleeves for this next one, if I were Disney, I'd cancel it. If I just make look, it's not worth the damage to the brand or whatever. It's not worth the brand damage. I would cancel the party, refund everybody, or offer to switch them to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party future date. That's what I would do. You understand what I'm saying, honey?
No.
I said I would just, unless they have like a miracle up their sleeves to fix this like the party. Mm-hmm. If I were Disney, to avoid like brand damage and avoid people like us talking about it right now, I would just issue everyone a refund. Mm-hmm. Or offer them a ticket for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, unless they have some miracle up their sleeves to fix it, which I don't know what they would do. The only thing I can think of is like bring the capacity way down to try to shorten those lines a little bit. Maybe that's the option.
I wanted to say, because we went
I still think it's like a subpar
Mickey
thing.
Very Merry Christmas. You have something like brand new to compare with, even if it's not the style, it's different style of the parties. But how much stuff you have Magic Kingdom to do, and almost like it's not
even comparable. They're not the Christmas party at the Magic Kingdom versus this. not comparable. Christmas party at the Magic Kingdom is your Disney like magical party. You always toss the word around magic, magic, magic. Well, that's your magic, right? The Christmas parade, the Christmas fireworks, the shopping, the merchandise, the food, snacks, ride overlays. It's not that crowded. Hollywood Studios is a small park. I think the concept is awesome. The concept is great. The theme, the time period that they wanted to set this in is fantastic. It's just executed poorly, and the budget, I truly believe their budget got crushed. That's the only answer I have for it.
Yeah.
Because if you go look on their website right now, I did it yesterday because I sent my email to Disney. I did. I don't complain much, but this one I did feel like I had to give a little feedback on this one. So I sent an email to Disney and I copied the description for each of the offerings. And then I actually wrote underneath the description what it really was. So like you read the description on the website as of today, and it sounds like something totally different from what they're offering. Go read the description to the Derby. Go read the description to Tower of Terror. It's not. It's just not it. That's my take on it. So if you have, so here's the thing. So let me say this. So if you have tickets, and I think it was Stacey who said she's going. So if our advice is, if you're going to the party, get there as early as possible. Figure out, and I don't know how it would be the day that you go, but figure out the quickest way to get your wristband. Hopefully by then cast members can point you in that direction, whether it's to get it at the back of the park, and that's where we got ours. In the park, they were issuing the wristbands at the Mickey Shorts Theater, which is over by the Frozen sing-along theater. That's the same theater they do the What's This Party. Get your wristband as soon as you can on your hand. As soon as you get your wristband, obviously don't worry about merchandise because there's none to look at. If you're interested in the Derby, I guess if they're still doing that virtual queue, try. Don't get your hopes up, but try. But my thing is,
go inside. You can sit outside because inside the show.
Good point.
They said when they were talking, they were saying you can. You have,
yeah, you're right.
We have a table outside. You can sit, but you will never be able to see the show inside.
He said entertainment.
Entertainment.
But there is no entertainment really. It's just a piano. A guy playing a piano. It's not worth it. You're right. Yeah. If you could get that, if you want to just kind of sit at the Derby and have like one of the.
Actually, I would prefer sit outside because I was like sitting and looking the people they walk around with their costume. That would be for me much more entertaining.
But even if you sit on the patio outside of the Derby, there's still no Christmas. Like there's nothing special. There's no special things. There's no special drinks. So I don't even know. Like, is it even worth going to the Derby? Probably not. You know what I would do? Unless you're just dead set on going to the Brown Derby, then do what Susanna's saying then. If you can't get in the virtual list, just go walk up, wait like 10, 15 minutes to see if you can get on the patio because it's not worth fighting to go inside. But I'm even saying, what's the point of even going to the – I'm just saying, what's the point of even wasting your time going to the Derby?
Some drink.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but for what? It's not a special thing. You know okay, well, there you go. Yeah. But what I was going to say is if you don't want to waste – because you only have 4 hours. It's a very short amount of time. I just say skip the Derby altogether unless you really, really want to go to the Derby for some reason. Mm-hmm. Go to the earliest showing of the What's This show, which is at 8:30. Get there by like 8:10. As soon as you get your wristband, like by 8 o'clock, get in the line. Do that one. As soon as that one's over, go straight to the Muppet Show, get in that line, go in, watch that show. The Tip Top Club, if you don't care about drinking, then it's not a big deal about what time you go because you're just going to, there's no line, there's no queue. You just walk in and kind of hang out and watch the ladies sing. If you care about drinking, then you're going to need to set aside, I'd say, unless they speed up the process, at minimum about an hour to wait in the line to get a drink. 50 minutes is what everyone was saying, hour to 50 minutes. After that, you've already knocked out the two big ones. I think you have to decide like what you would want to do. Do you want to meet characters? If you want to meet characters or Santa, go to a character or Santa. Let's see, that pushes. And then really you're starting to already at that point closing in on Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam at 12:30. You probably still have time to go by the Mexican thing at the ABC commissary, which had no line if you want to eat a snack. And that's your night. The other alternative is just to, if you don't feel like after what people have told you about the Derby and watch the other reviews that show the party this weekend, if it changes, but the Derby and the Tip Top thing are not that big of a deal to you, maybe just peek at the Tip Top so you can say you saw it one time, get a picture, they do the photo op. And a lot of people were saying like, just go do the attractions. The rides are all walk-ons, so you could do some walk-ons on the rides too. But
but if you're going to that party, unless if you're visiting and you're long time. I would like go to the Slinky Dog because
I'm
long
just-
time we
Well, that's the thing that sucks. It's like you're buying a party. You're going to a Christmas party,
party,
not an after hours event, but you're kind of treating it like an after hours event.
Or
It's
if
just a
you're
bummer.
visiting from another state, you have to go early, be there early, do your rights. You know.
Well, yeah, but what I'm just saying, like,
What?
well, don't forget, some people that are coming, you're an annual pass holder, so you're used to like getting there early
Mhm.
and just doing
Ah,
rides.
yeah,
A lot of people are coming with that's
Or
their
just
ticket,
for
so they
parties.
can't enter. They have to
Yeah.
wait for the party to start.
Right.
So that depends on if you're an annual
Karina
pass
asking
holder.
about coasters. They gave us in the exit when we exit the
Yeah.
park.
Yeah, got the little
they
coasters.
give- Yeah, for each one for Steve, and each box has 2 coasters. Coasters is good.
I think
quality.
if they wanted to consult with Mouse Secrets on how to do the party better, I would like to have more than one wristband distribution set up, which I'm pretty sure they'll do if they're good for Saturday. I'd be shocked if they don't have more wristband distribution set up inside.
Mhm.
So have more wristband distribution set up inside. On
Go faster.
go faster.
For them,
Oh yeah, I thought you wanted me to go faster.
No, you're faster.
Well, hey, I'm getting to the point. I think it'd be great to have some kind of parade. Obviously, they can't do a parade at short notice, so that's not gonna happen. But
I would
maybe
say
for
parade
next year,
with the dapper,
some type of
that-
dapper
that-
parade
that
with
would
like
be very
kind of
good.
like a marching band
Oh,
style,
like a-
the saxophone and the
Yeah,
something
and
fun.
Mickey and friends, they will
In
have
costume.
Yeah, in costume.
And you could have like the ladies and the guys in their little dapper outfits
Yeah,
dancing
dancing,
down
yeah,
the
uh-huh.
street. That could be really cool. I mean, can they not put Snope on the main entrance? I don't know. They put some Snope up there, something a little snow. What else? What else? For the Tip Top Lounge, I definitely think
DJ with the.
well, I think for the Tip Top Lounge, you definitely got to have some tables and chairs.
Mhm.
You got to have some professional dancers. Again, ladies and
I
guys
would
in
like
the
to
out
see on
the
main,
outfits dancing so
on
that it
front
encourages
of
the people.
theater,
But you gotta-
something.
In front of the Chinese theater,
Yes.
yeah, that's a wasted space. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Like you could
Like
bring
they
that.
could have
Yeah,
a DJ, actually, in my opinion, have a
Yeah.
DJ there all the time before the fireworks. Jingle bell, jingle bang. That they could have a DJ there playing the like a music, and some people who switching like back and forth if they wanted, like you said, dance or just stand.
well, so there's
or
nothing.
something.
You're right, though. Here's the problem with that party too. Is Hollywood Studios is so tiny anyway, but the whole party is basically just on Sunset Boulevard, and over what do they call that area over there where the Muppet, not the Muppets, Nightmare Before Christmas sing along theaters. I forgot what that area is called, but that's pretty much it. Like you're just kind of going back and forth, like do something with Toy Story Land, right? Like have something cool in Toy Story Land. Figure something out for next year. Put some decor up. Maybe have like a little Toy Story parade through there or something. I don't know. Like you work with it. You got Galaxy's Edge. It already looks cool in the dark anyway. You couldn't do like a little Star Wars Life Day or I don't know, something inside of Galaxy's Edge. I understand someone told us they were taking magic shots.
Mhm, yeah.
But I mean, you got to do something more than number one. Who would know that there was magic shots unless you just happen to walk back there?
They should have in that list. It's written.
Why not? But just do something. Star Wars is delved in. There's a Star Wars Christmas special. They've done the Star Wars Christmas special. Play with that a little bit. I don't
Darth
know.
Vader walking with the Christmas hat.
Maybe more of the restaurants need to be open with like some theming.
Santa Claus hat.
It's too short. Add an hour to the party too. Instead of starting at 8:30, start at 7:30 or 7. A little more time.
I would say 6.
Something. Yeah, it's just not enough. I mean, 8:30 to 12:30 is a tight window. I'm sorry. Like basically, you had to be doing something every hour. 1 hour to do the sing along. 1 hour to do the Muppet Show. 1 hour to meet characters. 1 hour to eat. Jingle bell, jingle bam, and go home. Right? Like that's your night.
Jingle bell.
Remember, I told you before. I said, "Honey, this one's not going to be that tiring. You're going to just kind of be sitting like." No, it was tiring because it was like this, constantly back and forth. How many times did we walk from Tower of Terror to the back and this way and this way? Like, I don't know. It's
now
how is
is
it
the good side of the party?
The good side?
Yeah, like now that you say all negative, now positive.
What was good? I enjoyed seeing the people's great, yeah, seeing people's costumes, people watching. This is a fantastic event for people watching. It's very cool. I don't know how, but here's the thing I'm gonna say about that. I don't know how that people watching thing is going to be a week or 2 weeks from now. because that first night is again all the influencers, Instagram people, TikTok people who are like your big time Disney fans that are gonna dress up so they look cool on camera and photographs. But like say first week of December, how many people are going to be like that dressed up? I don't know. Maybe it'll hold on. Maybe it'll get better. But so for us, at least, the people watching was fun. I enjoyed the shows.
Yeah, the shows
The
I
Disney
like
on
both
stage. What was
shows.
it called? I don't know, the Muppet Show. We keep calling it the Muppet Show, even though Willie wasn't.
I like Nightmare Before Christmas too. It was very well, like
Yeah. The Muppet Show was fun. It was very like high quality, classic Hollywood studios. Like because there's like the whole theming that it's like a television production being filmed, like a show being filmed that would cut to commercial. So that's cool. I wish they had the Muppets in it a little bit more, but whatever. Show was good. Nightmare Before Christmas show was good. The only weird thing was that the sing along aspect. You know what I would do next time? I'd do away with the sing along thing. Like it doesn't have to be a sing along. Just play the music. And the other weird thing too was the two people on stage, as far as I know, they had no dialogue. They never spoke. I started thinking about that. Like that was kind of weird. Like at least at the Frozen sing along show, if you've seen it, you have narrators.
that
Like
has
they
a special
speak.
name too for that
Well, like the
type of-
narrators, they're like speaking and joking with the crowd, and it's very fun. Those guys, like some of those guys, have been around for so long that they're kind of famous within Disney for the narrators that work the Frozen show. But for the what's this show, they were just silent, right? They didn't speak at all, right?
That's a different style of show.
Well, I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
why not have some dialogue?
Yes, yes.
Have some dialogue. Like they should have been having dialogue with the crowd to get the crowd to
You don't
sing.
like that they don't talk.
No, I don't like they don't talk. I like talking. Surprise, surprise. I like talking. What I'm saying is like, so like when you have here, I'm thinking right now, when you go to the Frozen show, people sing along not only because they know the words of those songs that they're ingrained in your brain, but also because they encourage you to sing. They're like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like they're getting you to sing. Whereas like the Nightmare Before Christmas one, it's just the song starts playing and like the little things are going across the screen, like the words are going on the screen. Like, do I sing by myself? Should I just sang? Would you have been comfortable if at Nightmare Before Christmas I just started singing the songs? Yeah. I think I would have been the only person in the theater singing them. People would have been staring.
I hear about woman she was singing and she was.
So you heard one woman. So that one woman stood out in your brain. You go to the Frozen show, you're not going to be like, I heard one woman. I heard the whole crowd singing.
But when it's
I think the narrators need to
nobody
participate.
there. It's again the screen and subtitles.
I'm just saying I think the narrators need to speak because I think the only people that spoke was what Oogie Boogie and Jack Skellington, which was cool to see the Jack Skellington.
Yeah, that was very good. Stacy asking, my knee is better? Yes, it's much, much better. I didn't know the brace helps that much. Every time Steve was telling me, like, put the brace.
Mm-hmm. Knee brace helps a lot.
I'm shocked, actually.
It takes the pressure off your tendon.
Like more than 1 week, I have it's for me, since morning, it's hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor says some people said online their favorite part was meeting the influencers. Well, this was definitely a night. If you wanted to meet influencers, everybody was there. Everybody was there.
Actually, end up we're Merry Christmas too. Like when you go, everybody's there. Like,
but this one was more. There was a lot more to this one. I think some people skipped.
Very first.
Yeah, I think some people skipped the first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party because they were putting their energy into Saturday night at the Hollywood Studios. You know what? That was the fun part. Honestly, I'm sorry. I know this sounds corny. I always see people are like, why do you want to go first on the first night? I enjoy it. There's a little extra electricity in the air when it's the first night of a Disney party. I can't explain it.
Nobody give you like there's like a how
but
you experience that first.
That's why whenever we've gone to the parties, it's always opening night. I just didn't. I don't know. There's a little bit of electricity in the air. It's like it's the first night. Everybody's really jazzed and excited. And then this one, being that it was a brand new thing that no one's ever seen before, there's definitely a whole lot more. Like it's like going to like the premiere of like a Star Wars movie. Like you want to go see Star Wars opening night or something, right? Like, and you don't want it to be spoiled for you. At least that's how I am. I want to see that Star Wars movie. Like I want to be in the first showing. You know what I mean? Like I got to be in that first showing. For some reason, like Disney parties has, for me at least, I know it sounds corny, but it's the same. Like I need to be there that first night. call me crazy.
And don't
I don't know.
forget,
It's just how I am.
we have a lot of people with us. Actually, we haven't been two of us in the party. We did have
Well, that's
you
the
all
thing too.
guys, and it was
Yeah, of course we
making
want to
us
show
too much
everybody too.
excitement.
Show all of you
and
guys
allow
how.
that interaction with everybody.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
excitement.
Oh yeah. That you know what? There you go. That's my favorite part of it. Is
mine
spending it
too.
with you guys, being active in the chat and getting to talk to you all, and that's definitely a big thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah. That's it. What was your favorite part of the party?
The favorite,
Yeah.
the interaction with all you guys. I like the shows. I enjoy the shows. I enjoy the Brown Derby. How you said?
Brown Derby.
The Brown Derby.
That was nice. I enjoyed it.
I enjoy the shows. That both shows I like so much.
I enjoyed the Brown Derby. I'm just saying that I can enjoy the Brown Derby on a normal night.
Yes,
it wasn't. There was nothing
Yeah.
special about it. No, that's what I'm trying to get at.
That's what
Brown
I said.
Derby's fantastic.
I would prefer to take the drink, sit outside,
Yeah.
and look the people. And one thing I would like to mention, like I was expecting to see more people with the special outfit. It was a little bit less than I was expecting, actually.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some people they just came with the casual.
It's hot. It was hot. It was humid, and it had been
yeah.
raining too. Don't forget. So the weather wasn't the most ideal for wearing like a blazer and dresses, and it was hot. I was hot all night.
Mm-hmm.
Humid. It was a very humid night.
Yep.
And so that's our experience with Jollywood. I actually will be looking forward to seeing what happens with the next one. I think it's Saturday because it's only like. Isn't it only running? It's very limited, twice a week, maybe, or something like that. Once or twice a week. I gotta look at the calendar. It's very, very limited. It's not like Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party or something. But if I had tickets, and I have heard just reading on some forums and stuff that some people have been able to, like, I think who said it in the chat, maybe Taylor said it, but some people have been able to get refunds if you're that concerned, and some people have been able, I think, to turn their tickets into Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
If they offer you another ticket for the same party, would you like to go again?
If they offered, you mean like to buy or like, to have for free?
No, for free.
Oh yeah, go for free. Yeah, go for free. Of course.
They will tell. Okay,
I go for $50. Like if it's a good discount.
Now, they will say like, okay, we accept your complaints. We have two tickets offer you. One for Very Merry Christmas, another one for Jollywood Christmas show. Party. Which one you will prefer?
Oh, if they offered, like, if they were trying to like make up for a bad night.
No, which one you will prefer?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm trying to think. A free ticket to which one? I feel. Oh, I can tell you right now, the best one, hands down, would be the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Then why
but there's because there's a slight part of me. Because I'm just a Disney nerd, I can't help it, that I'd like to return to Jollywood to see if there's any changes or something, and I want to be able to come back and be like, they fixed everything, or they didn't fix, you know what I mean? Like, so me being smart, I'd be like straight to the Magic Kingdom, but me being a Disney nerd wanting to know, like, if they fixed anything, I'd go back to Hollywood Studios. Just to torture myself. I'd do well, like I said, I don't want to sound bad. We really didn't have that bad of a time because we got super lucky all night.
Yeah.
But had one thing not gone correct, our night would have been ruined like everybody else's. Had we not been given their reservation to go into the Derby, that would have been a major bummer. Had we gotten the virtual queue at 8:30 and gone over to the Derby, our night would have been ruined because I said so many people apparently got that, told them to be back in 10 minutes, and then they never, they waited like over an hour or 2 hours. Oh, forget that. There's so many things that could have gone wrong on the course of our night that didn't happen.
Stay in the line to go to see merchandise because until the end, we didn't want to believe that there is only one t-shirt.
That's right. They remember, guys, they queued.
They have the long line.
Do you guys remember that they queued people to they queued people? You guys remember? I think we showed the stream, right? Yeah. They were queuing people up. It was probably about like, what was the deal? They were going to close the store at 8, reopen at 8:30 is what it was, right? Yeah. So they were queuing people up like around 8 o'clock outside the store, lining people up to re-enter the store to get the merchandise. And I asked, I feel like I asked again, is there more than just the shirt? And everyone like kept saying it's the shirt and bracelet, or I don't even remember, but we made that decision not to do that. And we went to watch, I think, the Muppet Show, right?
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Now I've got to go back and watch our own
Mhm.
stream to remember what we did.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
all I'm trying to say is, had we deviated off of our path, made one opposite decision, our night would have really been ruined. But we did but we did miss out on a lot of stuff, like character meet and greets. To say, I would have liked to have seen Santa,
Mhm.
especially being that he was in my favorite gift shop.
Yeah.
And I would have asked Santa to reopen the Christmas gift shop. You understand?
Next time
You understand where Santa was, right?
Huh?
Santa was
Yeah.
in doing photos in my favorite clothes.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I would have gone to Santa.
Yes.
I was sat on his lap, and when he
Mhm.
asked me, "Sir, what would you like for Christmas?" I would say, "Please open this Christmas shop," because it was my favorite Christmas shop
Yeah,
in all of Disney World, and that would be my gift.
It's like
I
a
missed
small
my-
Christmas shop, but when you go, you
the
see
best
they
Christmas
have
shop.
a lot of like.
Well, it looks like New York City. It feels like Christmas. It
Yeah.
feels like New York City Christmas or something. And I missed my opportunity to ask
Sit
Santa.
on this. Actually, we have to go one more time for a very Merry Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Take Marie.
we have to do a
So-
very Merry Christmas for Marie. Yes.
Yeah, and so we can meet.
We got to hurry up and book those
Santa
tickets. So those
Claus.
tickets are selling out so fast.
Mhm. Actually, it was quiet first day.
Kelly said, "Ask them to open the Muppet store." That's true. Yeah, what's up with that? Open the Muppet store too, please.
Yeah, right.
How long did they ever? They never reopened after the pandemic, did it? I know. Obviously, the Christmas shop's been closed since the pandemic, and I guess the Muppet shop stayed closed too. Kelly Nichols said, "I can go for Team House Secrets and report back." It will be interesting to see though Saturday how it goes. But I wish everybody luck like we had if you are attending the party, and I hope Disney does get their act together at least for the remainder of this season, at least to get the lines down, the queues down, get the wristbands out quicker, maybe figure out the virtual queue, maybe get some dancers at the Tip Top Lounge to help liven up the atmosphere a little bit, make it a little less awkward. It felt awkward. Make it a little less awkward.
Curtis, he said he posted the Festival of the Holidays merch in the group.
Festival of the Holidays is coming.
And Stacy, she's asking where else she can find if not at Facebook. The link.
I'll have to look. It's probably shared from like WW News Today or something.
Yeah.
If you
Stacy, just in
yeah.
the Google type the
WDW News Today.
and what she wants that from that festival.
Festival of the Holidays merchandise. I'm sure he probably pulled it from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Voyage of the Little Mermaid had never reopened after the pandemic either. They haven't said what they're going to do with that building. For our child, she would love that show.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was a great place to go cool off with some air conditioning, a little cool water misting in the air. I don't know. To me, Hollywood Studios in general is ever since they ripped out Catastrophe Canyon and the Backlot Studio Tour, it's a very disjointed park. It's very disjointed. Some people say it's their favorite park. I don't exactly feel that way. It was one of my favorite parks when it was in its original form as a movie studio or like a movie studio. You had the Backlot Studio or Backlot Movie Tour. I used to love Catastrophe Canyon. They took out the Great Movie Ride. That's gone. Like Hollywood Studios is a very for me, it's my least favorite theme park at Disney. Actually, it may be one of my least favorite theme parks in Orlando because I think I put Universal and Islands of Adventure above Hollywood Studios. I do enjoy Hollywood Studios though for the Christmas decorations. They always have done that really cool classic decoration, but that's a tough one. I enjoy Islands of Adventure and I enjoy regular Universal Studios. I kind of feel like Hollywood Studios may be my least favorite.
No.
What do you think?
I think it's a little bit. It feels old, although they
Nothing matches.
Created Star Wars land.
Yeah,
it's like that Star Wars land. It's like a separate. It doesn't feel like it's inside of Hollywood Studios. Like although it's connected, it's like a separate thing. But the most like my favorite place at Hollywood Studio, it's Toy Story Land. I like there.
Toy Story.
Actually, that is if you go, you can only you enjoy probably there. I am not big fan of Star Wars. That's why I don't talk too much about Star Wars. I never have been Rise of Resistance.
I think people have talked about Star Wars Land so much already, but I mean, I do think like had they gone the route of the original trilogy type of stuff, and if you had a little Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader walking around, it'd be a whole nother animal. But then even then, I don't know that Star Wars Land justified getting rid of the whole backlot. The, we lost the Osborne Christmas lights. Like we talk about like Christmas. Like you guys remember, like here we are, like we're really making fun of or bashing, or at least I am, we are the Jollywood Nights. Don't forget, this is the exact same park that used to give us the Osborne Christmas lights. It's done. I mean, that's done. You know, the whole piece of real estate that used to house those Christmas lights is gone. Um, Hollywood Studios was definitely.
They have to do something for Hollywood Studios.
It's too disjointed. It just doesn't. I don't know. For me, it's too disjointed. It doesn't feel cohesive or something. And I don't know that. I don't even know that you can fix that. Too much has already been ripped out and gone. But I don't know. Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids play area, the Roger Rabbit. What was that gift shop called back there? What was that one called? They had but that's because I'm an older generation. Those type of Disney IPs are more something I grew up with or something. But the Galaxy's Edge thing, I don't know. That's a tough one. It's cool. What they built is cool. I just wish they didn't have to gut the whole backlot part of the Hollywood studios to make it. But anyway, it is what it is. So
I was thinking this party will make like that. The park like reborn something,
Yeah.
But no, this was fail, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they still can do something, or they have to done this year and that's it, finish, or they have to come with new ideas. Like you said, it's a lot of potential if they put some new like entertainment or shows or some DJs.
Kelly said they still have the stunt show back there. That action motor lights, whatever stunt spectacular. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that they had used that land to also build Galaxy's Edge. I thought, but I could be totally wrong. Do I remember Disney Quest? Oh yeah, love Disney Quest. Disney Quest was so fun. Disney Quest is where the NBA experience is at Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
It's closed, but all the way down there by the circus. It's that huge building that's just sitting there empty. But that used to be a place called Disney Quest, and you would pay admission, and it was nothing but the latest edition video games, like arcade games and stuff. It was so fun, and they had some attractions there too. Disney Quest was a blast. You used to get in the little elevator, and like the genie or something would do something. Yeah, like why did we got rid of that? Losing Disney Quest is another one that kind of stunk.
Roxanne, she said she got her spirit jersey. That's good.
Oh, good.
Great. I'm happy that you like your spirit jersey. She asked like when she knows we got the ticket 2 months ago. She sent her wish list for that spirit jersey.
Ah, very good. I mean, I'm old enough to remember not only Disney Quest, but I'm sure some of you guys remember. I mean, I bring it up a lot because I feel like Disney kind of tries to gun for it again. Pleasure Island, like in a whole entertainment district for adults. Pleasure Island was so fun. I was in my early 20s getting to enjoy that. It was a blast. Basically a whole section of Disney Springs, what we call Disney Springs today, was something else called Pleasure Island. It was ticketed at night. It was, I guess, I don't know, could you go? You could go as a minor, but you had to be accompanied by an adult. But it wasn't for minors, really. And they had nightclubs. They had a country club. They had a jazz club. They had the oh my gosh, the Adventurers Club, famous one, the Adventurers Club. It was actually kind of strange when you sit back and look at what it is, but it was so cool. Pleasure Island was so awesome. Basically, like in my opinion, like Epcot became the new Pleasure Island because now that's where all the adults go, right? You go to the festivals and they do the drinking around the world, and Friday nights you go there. But it used to be you went to Pleasure Island. It was very contained, and it was
too much drinking.
Oh, you had a lot of drunk folks. I remember those bus rides at 2:00 in the morning. If anyone can remember the bus rides at 2:00 in the morning going back to your Disney resort, and the drunks that would be on the bus with you. You'd always have drunk people on the bus, or you'd have people the bus stop waiting because people would just drink as much as they wanted because they didn't have to worry about driving home. They just took the bus back to their hotel. So you would have drunk folks stumbling onto the bus, or waiting to get onto the bus, or stumbling into the hotels. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they used to sell the pizzas in those gift shops late at night, or in the gift shops in the food courts late at night for the people that had a couple of drinks, to have something to help sober up when they got back to the hotel. Pleasure Island was something. It was a blast.
I never see Pleasure Island.
I will have to watch some videos of it.
You every time telling me that area that it have been.
Like where we buy the sunglasses, where
Yes, Oakley.
where the Gideon's Cookies was,
Yeah.
where where the boathouse was, all of that was Pleasure Island.
Right.
So during the daytime you could walk through there, but then at nighttime you'd have to have a ticket.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They do
And
some good
way-
show on that area too.
Well, can I say one thing? So way back in the day, way back, I'm talking about like in the early 90s, I don't know, maybe in the mid 90s too, but at Pleasure Island at the one end, every night at midnight they used to do New Year's Eve. So every night they celebrated New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
So there'd be like the countdown and they'd shoot the fireworks and confetti. It was a blast. Like, so what a unique thing Pleasure Island was. In a way, like it's kind of what City Walk became over at Universal, but not to the same level as Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island is, in a weird way, it's kind of like a legend, the legend of Pleasure Island. And it's got an awesome backstory. What's the moon guy's name? I forgot the main icon of Pleasure Island. Anyway, Kendra said I had been to Hollywood Studios Christmas light show. It was so cool. Osborne Christmas lights. Yeah. Aww. So those are the memories that are awesome. Taylor said her grandma used to take her to the Christmas party. Oh, it used to be $99. Yeah. Yeah. Ticket prices have gone up a little bit.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, honey? And then we
I just want to say everything that you, because I came to this country a little bit later, and I see this Disney. Of course, before I see the Disney before pandemic and after that changed a lot. After pandemic, it's became like different and the same quality. Probably they raised the prices. Actually, the quality is okay. The prices went up, but because I can't like compare, my opinion that Disney probably has financial problems. That's why it's not the same quality like before. Like before, I don't know, 10 years ago you're talking about. By that time, probably they didn't have this much issues with financial issues. It's my opinion. That's why probably now the quality it's not the same like before.
Yeah, no, that's a fair thing to say. There's definitely there's a downtick in quality across the spectrum, from food to cleanliness to upkeep of the parks and so forth. Like there's definitely been a lowering of the Disney. The expectation that you had when you would go to Disney is that like it would be the cleanest park.
They make the magic.
Well, like your expectation of Disney it'd be the cleanest park. It would be the best Christmas party. Even though it was the first Christmas party, it would be the best Christmas party. It would be the best entertainment, the best attraction, the best show, the best experience. And you could make the argument, I think, that in recent times, that's not so much the case anymore. Now it feels nickel and dimed a lot. I mean, people complain about that. Fast Pass used to be free. Now you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam used to be free. Now you got to pay for it. Yeah.
So less people visiting. That's why the price is everything. You have to pay more, or what is the problem?
Well, I mean, it's inflation. Disney is trying to any company. Disney's trying to make more money. I mean, they have their shareholders have expectations. They want growth. They want to see their stock values rise. So they want to see the company grow. So, one way to grow a company is you raise prices and lower costs. So, make a lower quality T-shirt and sell it for more money. It's just it's kind of basic like economics or something, right? So, of course, like you just can kind of bring that across the whole company, like. Instead of building resorts that look like the Grand Floridian, there's a lot of architectural, designing that goes into that. There's a lot that goes into building a Grand Floridian versus look at the hotels they build today, which are just the square boxes that look no different than like people complain, like a Ramada or something. It's very simple and streamlined. So it's, they just cut costs everywhere. They got rid of the Christmas lights on the castle because what was it? They were rumored $3 million to fix the lights, or just throw the lights away and put some projections up on the castle instead. So like,
did I see the lights? I don't remember.
You saw the lights, the icicle lights. Remember the castle would look like it was frozen, like ice. The icicle lights.
Yeah.
So I mean, I mean, they're just always looking, they have to, if Disney doesn't grow, if the company doesn't grow, there's no growth, the stock price will start to drop, or investors will start to sell, or they'll try to do a takeover of the board, like that's kind of what they're working on now, to push people out of there that they think are limiting them from making more money. I mean, Disney's a for-profit company. They have to make money. So it's just a matter of sometimes, like, a company could offer a sweet, awesome experience and maybe not have to raise the price, but just be able to offer such a good experience that more people want to come and enjoy it. I do think, like, something though, like with Disney, they can only enter, like the Christmas party, you can only bring in but so many guests, like it's not, they can't scale it to bringing in 10 million guests to the Christmas party in one night, right? The park doesn't hold that many people, so they can only bring in with so many number of guests a night. So it's just a matter of maximizing as much money as they can make from those guests. The problem with Disney right now, and I think most people probably would agree with it, is that how do I explain it? Yes, they made good money on Steve and Susanna on Saturday night, right? At the Christmas party. But look at what we're doing now. We're giving like our honest opinion of it, telling you, hey, don't go, or try to switch your ticket to the other party if you can, or if you do go, lower your expectations, right? What I'm trying to say is, so I'm trying to
organize. Now they have more information. They can organize.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is Disney's always been about it's a legacy thing, right? So like I love Disney because my mother exposed me to Disney as a child, right? And I grew up with the movies. I grew up enjoying the parks in the 90s and the early 2000s, and I have this huge affinity for it. And look, like basically our career, our life, and where we live is based around it. I'm going to pass that along to my child. However, if the product sucks, I may not pass that on to my child, or my child is going to grow up and be like, oh, well, the movies are terrible. I don't like any of the movies. I don't like the characters. And I don't really care for the parks, Daddy. They're crowded and miserable. And look, they've lost that generation of future Disney fans. So like, if there's ever a company that has to grab each generation to have them for life, like they got me and they got my mother, it's Disney. Disney can't go from Mom, Steve, and they lose Marie, because that's lost forever, or they really have to fight to get her. And so right now, I think you could definitely make the argument that Disney is not getting the next generation. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. They're missing there's a total generation right now that has no affinity to Disney. I think that's a very realistic argument. And you can see that in their movies, in the TV shows, and the performance of Disney Plus. A lot of people are not watching the movies and they're not watching the TV shows and stuff. Whereas, when I was growing up, I watched every Disney movie in the theaters.
That is one thing too,
watched every TV show, every TV special.
Classic. They should keep the classic everything. Like, it's no matter like it's world change or everything is like upside down, or the classic movie has to stay the classic. The story has to stay classic. I don't agree with that stuff. That's why probably they are losing a lot of people too, like who have been loyal. Like they know the Snow White story this way, and I don't want to teach my child another Snow White story example. So that is one reason too. Probably they lose some loyal people who used to every year to visit.
Well, a lot of people made the argument that Disney has moved away from marketing itself to families and more to Disney. More to Disney adults.
Yeah. That is the thing.
Which makes sense, because I think you could say that, because that's basically what the Christmas party was that we just went to. That party was more geared towards adults, not to families, right? Like my child would have not enjoyed that party.
Yeah, I mean, you can have party, but you can, as a park, you can stay. You just keep your how do you say, the classic icon. You can't do a big changes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think ultimately, I don't want to bring any politics into this discussion, because I don't think a Disney YouTube channel is a place for politics. Because we get politics everywhere else, it's all over our face. I try to keep it out of our little Disney YouTube. But from a business side of it, I would say that if they're doing something right, or if they're trying to make changes or changing the type of entertainment that they're putting out, and the results that they're getting are not good, if the feedback they're getting is not good, then as a company, they need to they need to act on that and say, hey, we've tried to do something. Our target market didn't like it. They didn't attend that movie, or they didn't like that show. They didn't like the writing style. So we need to axe that and stick. Like Disney has a model that works, and it's worked great for 100 years. They're celebrating 100 years, right? They've got a model that has worked great for 100 years. Trying to dramatically just flip that on its heels and get the results that they've been getting from it so far are not good, at least anecdotally, from what I can see. Just anecdotally, I don't get to, I'm not in the boardroom. I don't know what I'm not in the boardroom or something, but anecdotally, it doesn't look like it's doing well. So, yeah, that I don't know. But they are definitely targeting a different market today than what they were targeting, say, in the 90s, where it was more about going after families, where now they really do go after a lot of adults. My generation, people that grew up on Disney in the 90s, early 2000s, that are now working adults that have disposable income, and trying to get those working adults with disposable income to come to a Christmas party that's an upscale party. Problem is the party that they delivered didn't match what was offered. And I think like the theme park experience itself is moving away from families, because look at the most recent attractions they've built. Guardians of the Galaxy is not a family attraction, in my opinion. Tron is not really a family attraction. My mom can't ride Tron. My mom can't ride Guardians of the Galaxy. And the attractions that a lot of these rides are replacing were rides that everyone could participate on and do. And I just think that that's just, Disney's looking at the numbers. Maybe they're seeing that, like, in the future projections, they know that less families 10 years from now will be existing to attend their parks. So they're already gearing themselves more towards families without kids or adults that are not married. You understand what I'm saying? Like, America's changing.
Business, because you see.
Well, maybe. Well, here's the thing. Can I say one thing?
The kids, they will do more money.
Yeah, but you got to remember, a lot of like the discussion out there is population declines, and that people are getting married much later and having much less children, and not having children at all. So, I mean, Disney is a corporation that wants to be around for another 100 years. Maybe they're starting to evaluate, saying it may not be the best model to plan that in the year 2035. This percent of our visitors are going to be parents with 2 children, husband and wives with 2 children. Instead, they're only forecasted to make up this percent of guests, and this percent of guests is actually going to be single adult males or single adult females in this age bracket. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think they're already preparing for just the cultural change that what we're going to see in another 10 or 15 years, potentially, within the population of age groups, whether couples are married, whether they're not married, whether they have kids, whether they don't have kids. That's just my opinion. And I think that that's what they're already leaning on. Like, so that's why if you wonder, like, why don't they ever just build the little slow boat rides like Small World anymore? Because I think, like, they realize, like, in 15 years, they may not have as many kids visiting or something. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of scary.
They can share the parks, make money for adults and other ones, and still have some rides for adults, new rides for adults. Like, they don't have to put everything. Like Magic Kingdom, it has to stay Magic Kingdom, because that is the classic Disney. They have to do more like a family style. Park,
Yeah.
I mean, they can do like they are doing with Epcot. Epcot now, it feels like for adults. When you go, it's not too much entertainment for kids.
Well, Epcot has changed so much, because you didn't get to experience it, say, 20 years ago too. But I mean, the World Showcase used to really feel like you were in another country or something. Mm-hmm. Now, for me at least, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind the festivals, but just being totally honest with everybody, I honestly am not the biggest fan of the festivals, because I feel like the festivals, in a weird way, it cheapens the Epcot experience. Like, when I'm walking around, everyone's drinking and in lines for the bars, or not having festivals back to back to back to back to back.
Or 2 weeks, not like it's a 4 festival, and it seems it's 4 season. You have
the festivals never end; they just continuously go.
Between the 2 festivals, you have only 1 week.
1 week to separate the festivals, and then with then of course with Future World, I mean, all of those classic. Edutainment, what do they call them? The Epcot, the educational Epcot attractions of Future World. Most of those are gone, or most people don't even ride them for that reason anymore. Most people, I think, ride the Epcot Future World attractions for nostalgia purposes. We just remember them as kids or whatever, riding Spaceship Earth. I mean, that ride hasn't been updated in decades. It's fun. Just, I think, like for me, it's very nostalgic to ride Spaceship Earth. Do I learn anything from Spaceship Earth? No. Internet's been around for a long time, so Spaceship Earth isn't teaching me about the internet. I don't know. It's I do think though. I think the population thing. I think that not just Disney, but probably a lot of companies, I think, are starting to play into that. Just in the future, there will be less families with kids. It's what I read. It's a lot of the, I don't know. They always say, like, look at what's going on with Japan, the population crash and population decline in Japan. Apparently it's a big issue in China, and apparently it's a big issue in a lot of countries. And apparently, I mean, just anecdotally looking around in my own neighborhood, it seems like an issue because I can't find kids for my little girl to play with. When I was growing up, there were children everywhere outside or something. Like everyone had like kids to play with or something. But here, like nowadays, it's like if you want your child to play with another child, you have to find a Facebook group and look for a playground meetup, and it's very organized. We live in a different world. I think Disney is trying to adapt to the population shift, the cultural shift, and that's definitely not easy. You know what? That's like their battle, I think, for the next 100 years. That's going to be a tricky one. Interesting to see how they kind of like steer the ship through that. But I think we're already seeing it though. In adult themed entertainment, bring back a Pleasure Island or something. I don't know. More adult themed entertainment, more adult themed merchandise, maybe, and adult attractions. Edutainment, there it is. I miss Inventions and old Epcot. Yeah, you and me both. Did anyone do the Hitchcock attraction? It'd be cool to have a show. So they had a Hitchcock attraction at Universal Studios. I believe in California they still have it. Fates, I can't afford to bring the fan for now with inflation, no transportation, airfare. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's expensive. A Disney vacation is. Imagine the Christmas party that we just went to. If we were a family of four, what would it cost between the tickets? Plus, if you had to travel here to get to it, oh my gosh, no. Yeah, no. I can tell you one thing. If we were still living in Virginia, our vacations to Orlando probably would not be as often. It's cheaper right now probably to go, like if we still lived in Richmond, right? It'd be cheaper for us to take a nice vacation to California, to go to Paris or London or something. You know what I mean? Like probably could go to Europe right now cheaper than to go to Disney World. Disney World is very expensive. And the argument can be made again, like we were talking about, that what they're giving you is not what it was 5 years ago. You're paying a lot more for getting a lot less. Ellen's Energy Adventure was fun. I enjoy Energy Adventure. Yeah, Ellen's Energy Adventure was fun. I vaguely remember what the show was before Ellen was brought into it. Vaguely. Probably have VHS video of that somewhere back home. Lisa, I'm the same way. It's sad that every time they kind of pull an attraction that was designed for everybody and put a high-speed thrill ride in there. And I know some people are like, oh, but Tron's not a high-speed thrill ride. Look, if you've got a back injury, you got a hip injury, you got a neck injury, you got some kind of ailment, Tron is a high-speed thrill ride. Like you would enjoy a ride or an attraction that everyone in your family and your party could do.
The Hollywood Studio, the new one, the Runaway Railway.
Jerky.
Yeah, jerky. Like what? Even Marie, she's 3.
It's jerky. I know people.
She doesn't feel comfortable.
People laugh when you tell them like Hollywood, like Runaway Railway is jerky. Again, I'm telling you, if you have
people like Steve Mom.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, if you have some kind of chronic pain or if you have some physical ailment, Runaway Railway can hurt you. It's jerky. Why? Like I said, it's a dark ride. Why does it need to be jerky? Yeah. 25 years ago, if they built that ride, it would have been a slow-moving omni-mover type of thing, or that would not jerk you around. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, so again, there are people that can't ride that ride for that reason. It replaced an attraction that everybody could ride. Great movie ride. Everyone, as far as I know, could do that. Not everyone can do the Mickey Runaway Railway. I don't know. If people are like, oh, everyone can ride that, like, then you've never had pain before. I don't know what to tell you. You've never had a hurt neck or back or something. You can't. Not everyone can do the jerky stuff. Um,
Yeah, I agree with Rock.
Stacy said that her and her brother, when they were little, they thought that Epcot was boring. I could see that. As a child, I kind of like. For me, Epcot felt very real, so I loved it. Like as a kid at Epcot, like in Future World, like I really felt like on Horizons, like I was in the future. Like Body Wars really felt like I was in a body. Like it was very like as a child with your imagination, like it felt very real. And going to the countries all around World Showcase, for me as a child, felt very like immersive and real. Like it was really interesting for me. But I could see though for some people that it would have been boring. Probably depended on what age child you were when you would attend. Roxanne said, I wouldn't let Marie go outside and play in the state. No.
But
no.
it's so sad.
That's sad.
She's baby who likes like child who likes to play with kids. It's so hard. I'm shocked how hard now to find the kids to play with. That is just something.
It's tricky. That's the tricky part, finding playmates. Kearney said, I'm a little sad that Jollywood will have a stain on its record. Well, hopefully they can, maybe they'll pull something out of their sleeve and it'll be an awesome party next weekend and we'll all get to see that it's been corrected, hopefully, or they figure out something to make it a little bit better.
I think this much complaints, they are going to do something.
Yeah, I think the vibe I got is that they were getting a lot of feedback.
Lose money, like do the party, and every after each party have this many people too.
Sure.
Like complain.
Well, I think they've been getting a ton of feedback from guests. So, and then there's a ton of feedback just online. I mean, Disney watches social media. They watch YouTube. They watch TikToks. They know what people are saying on Twitter. They're in the echo chambers. So I'm sure they are very well aware of everything we're talking about tonight. Great movie ride literally hurts my chest to think about. Well, great movie ride could have been an attraction, in my opinion, that could have just been upgraded. Right? Couldn't they have just put a new scene or two inside of the great movie ride? I don't know why it had to be ripped out of there. I don't know. Like, that's the one that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I don't know enough about it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why. Why did they rip it out and not just put a new scene or two inside and update it or something? Even then, it didn't even feel like it needed that much updating. I know, like, the beginning scene where the ladies were dancing, the last few years they wouldn't dance. They just put like that plastic up to kind of give it like a weird moving illusion or something, but that's a weird one. 20,000 Leagues was fun. You know, as an older guy now, I don't know if I can do 20,000 Leagues anymore. I'm a little bit claustrophobic. So now that I'm like not a little tiny boy inside of the submarine, I might be a little claustrophobic inside of it. Oh, shall we wrap this up?
Yeah, I know.
Guys, let's wrap this up. Baby girl's ready to, she's calling from mama.
Yeah, let's see.
You want to watch Happily Ever After with Papa when we finish? Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. She's called. She said it's 8:40. Y'all are not playing with me.
My mommy and daddy come to me, please.
Guys, have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Good night.
Congratulations, Karini, for... Oh.
Say good night.
Congratulations, Karini. Again, guys, become channel members. We're going to be doing more giveaways, and it's an opportunity to get some cool stuff. Yeah, and it's a way to support the channel as well. And I'll just say it again to make it clear one more time, so everybody knows. Channel memberships, it's what is it? Say $4.99, whatever, $5, right? YouTube does take 30% of that, so it's not like we're not getting rich off of channel memberships or something. I just don't want to put like they're doing it as a money grab. It's not a money grab thing. It's just something I thought that would be fun, like a little like kind of like a pull the cash and give away something cool, something fun amongst friends. So anyway, guys, that's a wrap on the stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to go to. Am I going to a warehouse in the morning or not tomorrow morning? I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go yet tomorrow morning. Maybe it'll depend on the weather. So be on the lookout.
You can go for 1 hour and I'll do that.
Quick pop in.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pop into the warehouse early in the morning. So keep a lookout for your notifications and a post in the Facebook group. If I wake up though and it's pouring rain or something, then I'll skip it for tomorrow morning. As for Primark, that'll be coming. I'm just waiting for the weather to clear. Yeah, most likely Saturday we'll do a Primark. Looking forward to that. Halloween pumpkin. Oh, careful, boo boo. Okay, guys, have a great one. Take care. We'll see you all next time. Good night. Bye. Okay, guys, have a good one.